Hi everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a tournament that I played in North Dakota. If you remember from previous videos, I played in Carmel, Indiana in December for a level 4 men's open singles and doubles tournament. And if you haven't seen that, I'll probably post the link up here somewhere. So December was my very first tournament coming back from injuries, my first tournament back in a while in the singles setting. So there's a lot of excitement there, and I was excited to be back on court even after tearing my Achilles and just a whole year hiatus of just not playing, not competing. So now that I'm done with school and I'm pretty much fully recovered from injury, from surgery, I'm wanting to get back into the tournament grind like I was before I came back to school. I was playing tournaments almost every weekend, every other weekend. And so that continues. We're trying to build on the momentum and try to rebuild my ranking. And this tournament in North Dakota was in January. So I know I'm very behind on video editing, so I do apologize for all the players that I've recorded that are still waiting on me. But I'm trying to get them out as soon as I can. I just can't seem to have to find the time to video edit while working and just taking care of life in general. So yeah, this is the first round doubles match of the men's opens doubles for this North Dakota adult championship. I flew in, I believe, Thursday or Friday night, I can't remember. But background notes: I actually finished my singles portion of the tournament already before the doubles match. So but I'm gonna post the doubles matches first just because I liked how I played. And I think I did better in singles than I did in doubles for this tournament. So I tend to save the better for last, and we can go from there. So, but yeah, anyways. So one thing that I want to kind of talk about before. So as you noticed, if you remember what racket I was playing with in December, you'll notice that I was playing with the Babolat Pure Aero Plus racket. But you'll notice that this tournament I'm playing with another frame from Yonex. I actually didn't. So during this time, I was actually only demoing this racket. I wasn't fully committed to switching to this racket just yet. So this tournament was actually the final test to see, if I'm gonna switch over to it, to commit to it or not. And long story short, I committed to it, and I'm now playing with the Yonex V-Core 95. So I think as the video goes through, we'll talk about why I switched and go from there. So yeah, no more chit chat. Let's get right into the doubles match play. All right, so doubles first round match. I am playing with and against a bunch of local players from the North Dakota Fargo area. And my partner's name is Josh. Both him and I were looking for players to doubles partner up with, so we're just a bunch of random people just meeting through tennis. And I think from the result from the Indiana tournament, from the level 4, we got to the final at a pretty high level tournament. Gave me and Shay a lot of ranking points. So in this tournament, the tournament gave us the number 4 seed. I think solely because of my ranking. I don't think Josh had a ranking, but yeah. So as number 4 seeds, we're kind of expected to do well. We're like the fourth highest ranked doubles team in the tournament. And yeah, so as you can see, it's a bunch of older people versus some really young students. I think they might be like freshmen or 8th grade junior high students or freshman year in high school students. So definitely feeling my age. Maybe Josh too. We're both feeling our age against these young guns, but it's a tournament, it's a match. We're not going to show any mercy. We're just going to take care of business. So I got a little confused I had a little mental error with what kind of shot I wanted to do. debating if I should just slice or hit a backhand. So I know in the intro I talked about switching rackets to the Yonex V-Core 95. Before this frame I was using Babolat's Pure Aero Plus, which is a longer extended racket, 27.5 inches compared to the 27 inches. And the Aero has 100 square inch head size. So typically when I look for a racket, I look for something that's more powerful, very friendly on the arm. The V-Core 95 is quite the opposite of, compared to the Aero. V-Core 95 is 27 inches long, so standard length, and a much smaller 95 square inch compared to the 100. So you might be thinking, like, why in the world did I ever consider switching to a 95 from 100 square inches? Well, to be honest, I have tried 95 frames in the past. Actually, I tried Wilson's Ultra 95, which is the one endorsed by Kei Nishikori, and I think I have a video of me trying that racket on my channel. And I believe I've also tried Dunlop's or Strixon's 95 square inch frames, and didn't enjoy that one as much, but the one with the Wilson I definitely enjoyed. I almost actually switched to that racket. For a 95 square inch rackets, in my experience, they typically provide more power than you might think. So, and they feel so solid. Like when you hit it in the sweet spot, it felt so solid, super powerful. And fortunately, in my case, I kind of gambled on get the Yonex V-Core just because Wilson doesn't have the 95 anymore, which is honestly a little disappointing. But yeah, from when I tested it out, there was so much pop, surprisingly a lot of spin, and just, kind of right in the wheelhouse of what I was looking for, actually, even though the specs might not say it. And, but also to accommodate for the amount of power that I lost compared to the Aero, I actually changed my string setup a little bit. I used to use full bed of ReString's 0 in the 17 gauge, but for the V-Core 95 I have purchased Babolat's natural gut strings, put that in the mains, pre-stretch it, and putting 0 in the crosses. So just FYI, my string tension is 53 in the mains for natural gut with pre-stretch, and then ReString 0 in the crosses at 51 pounds. So I pre-stretched my natural gut strings just using the body weight method, where you just kind of rope it around somewhere solid, and body weight stretch it for like 2 minutes or so. So that way I'm just getting a lot of some of that power back, some of the comfort, and surprisingly a lot of spin from a natural gut soft string. So it holds the ball super well, like you could tell right away. And yeah, it's been working out really well. Now in terms of customizing my racket, I typically like to put weight at the 3 and 9 position of the frame. But on stock, V-Core 95 stock form, it was actually already pretty solid. It didn't really need lead at 3 and 9 or stability. So it was very stable from the get-go. If anything, I felt like it was too whippy. I felt like I couldn't really penetrate the court as well. So I added some weight at the 12 o'clock position at the tip of the racket. So from doing that, definitely helped with pace and with penetrating the court. I felt like my serve stock form felt like it was just sitting there for people to just pounce on to bully. So I think adding weight at the 12 definitely helped a lot with just everything what I was looking for. So I think on strung it was like 9 points headlight, but I think now it's like 6 points headlight and then 340 grams altogether with string and dampener. So, but yeah, it's been working out really well. I've really enjoyed my racket with it. Natural gut king of strings for good reason, and that really shows, brings the best out of the frame. So another, you might be thinking like, why are you spending so much money on natural gut strings? I mean, of course, natural gut strings are very expensive. They're like $50, $60 just for one pack. But fortunately for me, because I've had a good ranking, I had good results, I was able to get my sponsorship back from Babolat, which means I get a small discount from just their products. So, including the natural gut strings, which helps a ton for me. So I'm going to be, relying on them for strings. And then ReString has been a long time sponsor of me, so having them just back me up really helps. So it's definitely a privilege. I definitely worked hard for my results in ranking. And yeah, I don't usually put a dampener on my frames, but I think with natural gut and just with how control oriented I wanted the racket to be, I think adding a dampener was definitely needed. So I'm excited to show you guys the rest of this tournament. I thought I played pretty well this tournament. I returned well. And yeah, I was definitely happy with my performance. I definitely gained a lot of confidence in this tournament, and I'm excited to show you guys how much the racket really helped my game. So. Alright, so we're done with the match. A very routine 6-0, 6-1 win. And we're through to, I believe, the quarterfinals of doubles. And yeah. With that being said, I just want to thank you guys for just keep watching and just being subscribed to the channel. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. Follow along my journey of just playing tournaments, traveling across the states, and just making these kind of content. I'm excited to show you guys the future of this channel and what I want to do for my own tennis. So thanks guys. Again, keep you guys in the loop. I'll try to upload as much as I can, as often as I can. I'm just so behind on video edits, but hope to see you guys again soon.